If you find this video, you are lucky. I'm going to share with you how pornography and masturbation ruined my life. I was young when I became addicted to this act, this distraction. I didn't begin with pornography, but I started with masturbation. Guys, I'm sharing with you this true life story. So what makes it me later realize this act is ruining my life? I became addicted at an early age, not knowing what exactly was going on. The way I just became addicted, I can't explain, and up to now I don't really understand what made me do that, and I didn't realize this will become an addiction which I will later on struggle to fight. So it was one day when I closed from school, just went back to my room. I was there alone. I feel like something just came to me or entered my body, and the time I realized, I relapsed or released, whatever the English word is. Let me know in the comment section. So guys, this is how it happened, and it took me several years repeating the same habit, not knowing what I was doing, because at the beginning I don't even know the English word for what I'm doing, and I don't see the side effect of it until I grew up and the addiction too grew up. So the time I realized this act is ruining my life was I once sometimes face challenges academically, and my money, physically, even the way I look. I shouldn't look like this. Let me explain everything. So sometimes when you are talking about this, some people may think that what you're saying go against what they really enjoy doing. I'm talking about myself. Let me tell you this. Sometimes I'll be there and it will be like I'm going to fall because something dizzy. I'll be facing or getting some dizzying challenges, which are all consequences of masturbation and the education purpose, my academical performance. I compare when I wasn't addicted to this masturbation and pornography activities. The way I perform academically is different from the way I perform when I became addicted. So I started to find out the English name, what I'm doing, to find solutions to it, to find a way to quit complete. So I thought it was spiritual, since in my locality or where I grew up, whatever the English word is, we always think certain things like these are spiritual. So I went to one priest to perform rituals for me so that I can quit addiction, which is physical thing, not spiritual thing. I'm talking about real life story here. So we did everything within about a month or 2 weeks. It was long time ago, so I don't remember exact time it took me to relapse again. I said, oh, the gods didn't work for me. Why? What did I do wrong? And remember, this addiction, it was about 1.5 years, which I realized it was a problem for me because I don't want to do it anymore. And I went there, we perform everything. I buy fowls for rituals, and yet still I find myself doing the same thing. But I was young. I was about 15 to 18 years. No, it's something like 15 to 17 or so, and it didn't work. I then decided to find a different solution to it. A different solution. That means it's not spiritual. But I was young, and remember, I didn't tell anybody. I didn't tell my brother, my mother, anybody that I'm facing something like this. I don't know how to go to anyone and tell the person that this is what I'm struggling with, if they can help me, or if they find some solutions for me. And I didn't do that, and that was my major problem. So after everything, the thing didn't work, the rituals didn't work. I therefore decided to find the English word for what I'm doing, so that I can go to YouTube. At early age, I love YouTube, so I was all over YouTube searching for how I can get help to masturbation. Yes, and God being so good, I find several videos, but it seems that it wasn't working for me. Some, they say you put rubber band, when the trigger come, you let the rubber band hit your hand, change your mind. But yes, still some will say you bath with cold water, and yes, still it didn't work for me. So what really worked for me, and how did I find out what I was doing is actually affecting my life. And after all these things, later on, when I was growing up with the addiction, when I'm growing up, the addiction too is growing up, and I wasn't having a girlfriend too. And I think the first time I released or relapsed, it was through masturbation, not with any human being like a girlfriend. So it was difficult for me to have a girlfriend, and it continues. When I'm growing up, the addiction too is growing up, and when the addiction too is growing up, it became difficult to solve or to quit. I work hard. Then I later on tell my brothers, those who need to know what I'm facing, and they said I should try my possible best to stop. And you can go out there and find a girlfriend, other things. Chill. Train your brain to always thinking about positivity, not sexual activities. You understand? So these are some of the things I do. And lastly, this is how masturbation really destroyed my financial life. Lack of consistency, my focus, discipline, masturbation and pornography took away. When I later added pornography to masturbation, then I dilute everything, I spoil everything. Everything is not good, it's not going well. Even when we are working, I'll be thinking like, no, let me go and find some place to release. The thing feel good, not knowing the thing was distracting me, it was distracting my focus. Guys, so if you are in this situation, or if you are in similar situation, please quit today. If you are struggling to quit, hit me up in the DM, my DM, and I'm going to show you easy way to quit. Very easy. I said I became addicted when I was very young, not knowing what I was doing, and I didn't start with pornography. I later on added it when I find out, or one of my friends mentioned the name, and I went to search, and I later on added it to masturbation, and the thing got worse. Glory be to God, I was able to quit. I'm going to share with you, and right now it's my dream to develop a software which will help you quit masturbation, the process, everything. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe. Nobody will tell you.